Hello. Where is everyone this morning? Are you guys all frozen? I think everybody's all frozen this morning. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in and say hello. So I know Mercury's retrograde and it says I'm live. I'm just hoping I'm live. So I might have to go check. Might have to go check to see if I'm actually live right now, because sometimes what I've been finding is people aren't getting their notification. So make sure that you get your notification. Make sure that you're starting to follow me on YouTube, because a lot of my stuff I'm going to be going onto YouTube and doing live streams on YouTube. Oh, there I am. There we go. So I am there. So follow me at the Guru Mama, Mary June Tracy. So definitely follow me on, because Periscope, will no longer exist after March 31st. So Periscope is going to be going bye-bye. And that's going to, for a lot of people who do a lot of streaming, I know a lot of people have gone to Twitch. So I've been looking at Twitch to go doing my live streams on Twitch. So that's the other place to do streaming. And the thing is that to do a live stream so that you're live, you're doing it now, right? A lot of places like HAPS host that you go and you use them, then you go out to your different places to go stream. I already have, using what I have now, it's, StreamYard. So using StreamYard has been, for me, I like it. It's great. It's basic. It's easy. It's basic and easy. So that works for me. So, boy, oh boy. So I have the astrology up. So I've been putting up the weekly astrologies on my Guru Mama page and on the Instagram page. So if you are looking for your weekly astrology, it is there. I write it up. You can take a look at it. So I have those are up. I got them up this morning. Yes. Not sure about you, but wow. This energy, or these, coming into the weekend and going into the weekend, has really, it's a little bit weird, a little bit wonky. And we have the new moon coming up on Thursday, and it's already ramping up the energy. So we're already feeling a lot of rampant. A lot of this energy is really coming in hard and fast. And the moon has, it has been waning. So we're coming up to the real dark phases of the moon. And you may be experiencing some sleepless nights, intense creativity, many new ideas, spurts of anger, too, coming in towards some injustice that might be happening maybe outside in the world or maybe within your own life. There's also where feelings of rebellion and a powerful knowing that all is happening perfectly despite the chaos. So a lot of mixed bag of feelings coming in this weekend. And you might not necessarily feel it yourself, but you might be observing it. And that's the other thing too. So there might be a lot of things that you're observing with the energies coming in. And it's going to be a constant jumble of emotions and feelings this weekend as we're coming towards the new moon. And while for me, my head's a little bit in the air, I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground. To add to the chaos, we also have Mercury retrograde. And Mercury's really coming up to the sun. So there's a lot of questions that are coming up that are being revealed to us, showing us everything down and making the energy seem a little bit sluggish. So you might be slow in moving in the morning. Hey, I got my coffee. Yeah, I got my coffee. That's why it's called Coffee House. So you might be feeling a little bit sluggish for movement with everything. So the easiest way to surf the energy is to surrender, right? Just let it out. Surrender. Don't push too hard to make things happen. So if you are trying to make things happen and you're just just like, and it's kind of like you're constipated. Stop. Stop pushing. You might hurt yourself. So this is where it's, so you don't push to make things to happen. This is where it's like, or make a definite plan, decisions and agreements. So things will look very different after the spring equinox. So things will start opening up a lot after the spring equinox and look a little bit fresher, a little bit clearer on how you're going to do it and how you're going to do a lot of the things that you're wanting to do. Remember, we're still in winter. And that's the whole thing. People have to realize, as we're having -40 weather, that we are still in winter. We are still in the sleeping phases. And when we start to work with energies and we start to work with the wheel of the year, and we start to really come into this motion, when we come into this motion, we start to really come into our rhythmic pattern. That way we are able to, there's projects and things that need to be done, but we're in a different mind frame in creating them, in watching them unfold before us. So this is where we have to allow ourselves, because also because there's a stellium coming up in Aquarius. So we are going to have 7 planets in the sign of Aquarius: the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and an asteroid Polaris. It's going to get more intense until the peak of the new moon and start calming down around February 18th. So things are going to get like really crazy, radical nuttiness. It's going to come up. So be prepared for some slowdowns. Be prepared to allow yourself to go with the flow. With the Saturn, Uranus, both of them are the rulers of Aquarius, right? But Saturn is there. Saturn is the dude right now who's, again, dominating the show. The planet is now firmly in the sign of Aquarius until 2023. So we got Saturn, who is known as Satan. He is the one who wants structure, things done a certain way. This is done a certain way. So we have this, energy of Saturn there. And with Saturn being there, this is where it's going to be coming into Saturn's eliminates, right? So Saturn eliminates. And there's also there's going to be some changes and upheavals that are going to be coming in because of the square of Uranus to Saturn. And Uranus is the new, wanting to bring in new, innovative ideas. Saturn, it's like, okay, well, let's see how much longer we can keep this going the way that we have it. And in comes this energy that says, no, we need a change. And so we're going to be feeling a less, this energy that's coming in with weaknesses, a restriction, authoritarian control, because it is the rebellious sign of Aquarius. Now we have this energy that's coming in. It's very rebellious. It is often a catalyst for change and bringing in crisis and shock. So we have an energy that's coming in that says, you know what? It's going to shock the hell out of you. Things are going to change on a dime, but you got to get uncomfortable in order to get to the newness. You got to get to a point where it's just not working anymore in order for you to create something new and dynamic for yourself. So this is where this energy comes in. And we're going to be feeling it with Saturn's, it has restrictions. And, with the weaknesses and restrictions, right? Authoritative, this is going to bring in that rebellion. So as we go along, we're going to be expressing bursts. You're going to find people angry. People are going to be a little bit angry. And during the moon cycle, we are going to be having maybe a spike of violence or uprising and revolts throughout the world as people start voicing that frustration and anger. So we're going to hear about it. We might be seeing it in our area. We might be seeing it within our own lives. All right. Or it's going to be happening within around us, or maybe we are the ones who are saying, I am not going to take this anymore. I need a better job. I need somebody better in my life that's going to be supportive. Whatever it is, this energy is like pushing, it's pulsating, it's saying, here you go. And it's squeezing things out. So you may find a strong urge to force your opinion, beliefs on others over this new moon, but it's the best to avoid unwanted confrontation and disagreements. So if somebody is being disruptive, if something's coming up, smile and wave, be the penguins from Madagascar. Just smile and wave, boys, smile and wave. Yeah, that's fine. Because it's not going to be worth your aggravation. It's not going to be worth your energy to really put into something. And this is a time for, when we're evaluating and where we are going to be reflecting and reassessing our 2021 and what you want to manifest this year. So this is really a time to take that, look at maybe things have happened so far and you got to reassess. So taking some time over this week to reassess where you want to go. What does that look like? And how does that feel for you? Because there is a lot of things that we're going to be tackling. We also have the Chinese New Year. And this year is the symbolism of the metal ox. It reminds us that diligence, dependability, and patience and determination is the best way to tackle 2021 and the challenges that you face. So if you're into the feng shui, if you're into things like that, really take it to heart. This year is bringing in a lot. I feel like it's a lot more positive than definitely last year, but there is, this is going to be a revealing year of things and stuff that because the more light, when light starts coming in, it starts to shine on areas in our own life that are not working. Just when the light comes in doesn't mean everything is like, everything's hunky-dory and the light's all here. Yeah, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, but the light also comes in and says, okay, you got work to do, let's get going. I'm here to shine and give you the energy so that you are able to clean up your act, to embrace your energies and embrace the things and the parts of you that you don't like. That's what the light does. So this light is coming in to get you, to awaken you, in order for you to be able to put forward the energies you want to put forward, to make the changes you want to be putting forward. Remember, both light and darkness, they both have good and bad. Too much light, just like too much sunlight, will burn you. Too much darkness will cause, things not to grow and things not to move, and depression. But when you come in and you're bringing this balance in that, I have some light and I have some movement, I'm going to bring in, embracing some of the darkness and maybe go and sit into the darkness to allow myself to heal and allow myself to, to slow down is a good thing. So this is where we're going to be finding that we really have to look at our own ebb and flow, look at our own purpose and passion within our own lives this week. And it is, if the start of the year has been challenging and a bit disappointing, you can use this Aquarius new moon as a new start. The thing is that, everybody gets hung up on the Gregorian calendar, that January 1st comes, it's a new year, it's a new start, and all of this. And this is like, hate to tell people, no. The energy doesn't stop on December 31st and poof, there's a brand new energy the very next day. This energy still continued on with us throughout January and into February. And it is starting to slowly, change. There is a transmutation that's going on that is getting us to move into this new, to this new vibrational energy. But it is a new vibrational energy. And, not everybody's going to move into the new vibrational energy. A lot of people are going to be disruptive or upset and they don't want to do it and the whole bit. So can be a little bit challenging. Can be a little bit disappointing. So look out for the buds that are appearing for you. Look at the buds that are appearing on the tree. Maybe you're in an area where early spring starts to come and you get the beautiful daffodils or the hyacinths and the snowdrops coming through the snow. I mean, you might, this is the time maybe you need to bring in some beautiful plants. Go buy some flowers. Bring in that newness, that new growth for yourself, right? So this is what this is coming in. This is a good moon to spend some time in nature. I know, I get it, guys. As I said, we're still in winter. Not everybody can get outside. And when it's minus 40, stupid. When it's stupid weather outside, it's difficult to get outside. So bring nature in. Bring the nature in. So what is the nature that you want to bring in? What are the things that you want to bring in? So the sun is shining in. So I'm bringing in the sunshine. Maybe I want to bring a plant and hang a beautiful plant there. So I want to bring in some greenery there now. So what else can I bring in that's going to bring in some nature? Maybe I'm going to play the nature channel. Play the music in the back of the birds and and things like that. Get a candle that smells or incense that brings in the smells that you love, like balsamic fir. So these are the things that we want to do, right? And in creating that energy within our in our world. So this is taking your shoes off maybe and walking around your house barefoot, right? So sometimes I saw, I think it was on Pinterest that I saw this. It was somebody had, they grew grass inside their house in a little box, so they put their feet on the grass. Or sometimes people will have sand and they go and put their feet in the sand in their house. ideas, putting them out there. But this is where to get yourself, planting your feet, into the earth and feel the electromagnetic pulses of Mother Earth. So entering through the soles of our feet, that's what the pulses do. So the pulses come through the soles of our feet. I'm going to turn because the sun's coming in. See, that's beautiful. Through the clouds, the sun's coming in. So let this Aquarius energy and this new moon and this nature of creativity uplift, inspire, and stimulate you through this week. This week is going to be it's going to be a crazy one, I think. I mean, I can already feel a lot of the cray-cray coming in. I think there's going to be more disruptions and more people protesting and people stepping up to a lot of injustice that are happening. A lot of people are already rebelling here in Canada for people being picked up at the airport and being put in hotels, like even after they have everything and everything is all fine and they don't have COVID. But this is where a lot of craziness is coming in. A lot of energies are coming in, and this light is making you take a look at it. Now, not everybody wants to look at it. Not everybody wants to see the fascism that's happening in the world around us. Not everybody wants to look at that because they shrug their shoulders and say, what can I do? That's the number one. Oh, it's the government, so what can I do? Well, you fucking voted them in. You still live in a democratic society. Call your MP if you don't like something. Get a petition if you're really wanting to protest against something, right? Find out, others who are with information and stuff that you can get more educated on what's going on. Maybe you need to get more educated on the laws in your land and the structures and things along that line. There's always a way. And remember, the light always wins. The light always wins. It is a battle that we are coming forth, and the light's coming in and saying, hey, I'm here, but you got to pay attention. You got to look at this. You might not be able to go into China and protest around the concentration camps that are in China, but what you can do is that you can send prayers, you could do Ho'oponopono, you could set up rituals in order to send out that energy. That is power. That is power. The power of prayer is immense, and people have forgotten because so many people out there not you, you guys are all good, who don't have a spiritual base, who don't know how to pray, who don't know how to meditate, who don't know how to journal, who don't know anything about this. This is what our jobs are here to do, is to educate, to show them how to pray, to bring them into the circle, to allow them to explore. That is part of our job. That is part of our jobs as spiritual workers upon this earth, not to go hide in any fucking cave and say, there's nothing I can do. Yes, there is. That means that when you talk to somebody and just even smile at them through your mask, and you can do your eye smile, you can do those types of things. And I'm going to sneeze, and I know when I sneeze when I'm on these rolls, my guides are telling me I'm on the right roll. Achoo! Oh, excuse me. That's the thing. It's being open to asking for help, being open to asking for guidance. Angels are there. There's an angel for everything, from finding your parking spot to finding guidance to getting your dishwasher fixed. There's an angel for everything. Now that I sneeze, my nose is running like crazy. So, calling in divine help, calling in that divineness, right? You want to learn more about angels? Come into my angel workshop. $222 for the whole weekend. Fabulous weekend on learning about the angels and the arcana and the female archangels, bringing that energy in, allowing ourselves to know that there's more to it. We can't go hide in caves. We can't go hide. That light is going to find us. That light is going to shine in there and say, hey, I know you're there. I know you're there. I can see you. So this is where we're going to be finding that stepping into this energy is really, really important. And Marianne Williamson wrote, I have it down here, the secret of success is to realize that the crisis of our planet is much larger than just deciding what to do with our own life. And if the system under which we live, the structures of the Western civilizations, begin a collapse because of our selfishness and greed, then it will make no difference whether you have $1 million when the crash comes or just $1. The only work that will ultimately bring any good to any of us is the work of contributing to the healing of the world. Marianne Williamson, wise words. So, this is where we come in. Doesn't matter, as she says, $1 million or $1. What are you contributing to the world around you? As I say, that smile to that person, right? As you're going through a checkout, or you're out and about doing your dailies, or you're at your work, bringing it in. Before you go into a meeting, before you go into something, call in the angels, call in your guides, and ask them for help, and send in Ho'oponopono, Ho'oponopono, Ho'oponopono. Bring that love in and around you in all that you do. It's going to be needed. You're going to be finding it's going to be needed more and more and more this year. Yes, energies are going to open up. It's going to be feeling, things are going to start opening up, but you're going to find a lot of displacement. You're going to find a lot of people that are kind of like still trying to find their way. That's our job. That's our job. That's your job. That's my job. That's what we're here for. We're not here to hide away. We're here to do the work. That's what we're here for. And sometimes it's like many people are out there and they're like, but I want, this big sign. I want God and the angels and the goddess to show me exactly what I need to be doing. And it's like, it's not that way. It's following those little steps, those little quantum steps. Make a quantum leap in our life. That's what we need to be doing. So, my loves, this is where we come in, and it's necessary changes and tweaks to get you back on track and help you to navigate the world around you. I do have my new moon workbook. It is available. It's $12 if you want to utilize it. It has questions and yoga and meditation and everything in there. So if you want it, the Pisces one is going to be coming out in about a week or so. So you can order that. You can get both of them for $20. Or you could be a part of my Patreon page. Booyah! What a segue. I didn't even know I was going to do that. Become a part of my Patreon page, and then you get that for a monthly fee. You get your tarot horoscope. There's going to be weeklies I'm going to be doing just for my Patreons, where I'm going to be doing private readings and stuff for them on a live feed. And there's also, you get the booklet every month. And then you get special discounts. So if you join my Patreon page, then things like the Angel Workshop, my magic class with the unicorns that is coming up next month, my astrology class that I'll be teaching, you're going to get discounts on all of that. So this is where, become a patron. Come and follow me. So I get all excited. I have one person following me. My goal is that I need 999 more people. I want 1,000 people. 1,000 is in my mind. So I want 1,000 people on my YouTube and 1,000 people on there. It's 1,000 people. That's what I'm going for. And wanting to create. And create a community and a strong community of beautiful, soulful people, just like you, because you're all beautiful and all loving. So let's bring in this energy. Let's just round this all up and start us to connect with the energies each and every day. Ground yourself. The moon is in Capricorn. The sun is in Aquarius, both in their detriment, both opposing where they want to be. So this is like looking at, okay, there might be some things in my life that I'm opposing because I'd rather be somewhere else. But right now I am where I am. So let's make the best of it. Let's come into that unity and bring in that beautiful Chiron energy that wants to bring in some golden light and bring in our beautiful vibration of love into our day. Have a blessed one, everyone. And may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you. Stay warm wherever you are. Stay warm, baby, because we need that warmth. Sending you out so much blessings today, and have a blessed one. Thank you, Mary. Yes, right back at you, girl. Have a great one, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good one.